Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and especially warm welcome to all our Chinese guests. I trust you are enjoying our hospitality and the beautiful dry season weather. I know you will take home some fond memories, knowledge, new contacts, ideas, new friendships, and a new appreciation for what is possible here and what is possible between our nations. I thank the Australia-China Business Council for the opportunity to speak this morning, in particular the President of the NT branch, Darryl Guppy. That we have so many special Chinese and Australian guests joining us for this forum is a testament to your organisation's leadership. It's a testament to the importance of the Australia-China relationship. It's a testament to the continued and welcome economic growth of China and the maturation of the Northern Territory industry. It's a testament to the mutual opportunities awaiting both our nations under the key principles of mutual respect, mutual benefit, and equality. We have amazing opportunities awaiting both our nations, indeed the entire region, through investment in Northern Australia. You only need to look at a map to see the North matters. You only need to look at a map to see that Darwin is the North's economic and cultural focal point. We are Australia's gateway to Asia. More than this, we are part of Asia. We're not near Asia, we are in it. We are Australia's gateway to trade and investment along the Belt and Road. And we are Asia's gateway, the Belt and Road's gateway, into the markets and minds of Australia. The Northern Territory welcomes Chinese investment in line with Australia's rules and regulations. The Northern Territory welcomes and is better because of Chinese investment. More than any other jurisdiction, our eyes, ears, hearts and minds are naturally northward looking. It's a function of our geography, yes. It's a function of where our opportunities await us. It's business, but it's also much deeper than this. It's friendship, it's history, it's blood ties. Some of the oldest and most respected names in the Northern Territory come from China. Some of our greatest territory families are Chinese and Aboriginal Chinese, like Jack Arkit, the first Aboriginal Minister of the Crown in the Northern Territory. His daughter Nari Arkit, now a key member of my own Labor caucus. Darwin's had 3 mayors, either born in China or of Chinese descent. Chinese culture and tradition is part of the very fabric of who we are, what made us be, and who we are to become. This great emerging city may not even exist if not for our Chinese pioneers who worked the railways, the mines, and established our early businesses and markets. In the late 1800s, the Chinese outnumbered Europeans here by 7 to 1. Maybe it goes back even further. Some historians suggest, and Darryl just mentioned, the great Chinese mariner Zhu Man in the early 1400s. But perhaps it goes back even earlier still. A picture of a cockatoo has recently emerged in a 13th century manuscript in Sicily, with the suggestion it was gifted into Europe by early Chinese traders. A very good PhD topic, I suggest, for one of our Charles Darwin University students. Today, our relationship with China is stronger than it has ever been. In many ways, I believe our relationship with China is our gift to Australia. The Northern Territory and China are showing the rest of Australia how Chinese investment can work in Australia and how it can work well. Think Landbridge and its long-term lease over the Port of Darwin. Landbridge have increased the refrigerated container capacity 4-fold since taking over. They've developed close to 2 extra hectares of hard stand lay-down area. Construction will begin soon on the 34-hectare site for the Darwin Industry and Logistics Park. And in the next couple of weeks, we'll have the Port Expansion 30-year master plan. Western are also about to build a $200 million luxury hotel right here on the harbour. We are at the beginning of something special. Join the dots between this new hotel, our new direct flights in and out of Shenzhen, and you can see how, together, we're opening the doors to more and more Chinese investors and entrepreneurs. It's not only here in Darwin, though. Think of the $800 million Gemini pipeline in the Barkly region. It's 60% owned by Chinese company State Grid. The pipeline is going to create about 900 jobs, 600 for Territorians. In a jurisdiction this size, that is a huge win. So if you want to talk about mutual benefit, then look no further than just these contributions to the Northern Territory. We welcome Chinese investment and we're ready to do more business. We're only just getting started up here. We have so much room to grow. To put things in perspective, let's look at the Shandong province and the Northern Territory. I use Shandong because of my visit there early in my chief ministership, and I am planning another trip there later this year. You can fit 9 Shandong provinces inside the landmass of the Northern Territory. 9 inside the landmass of the territory. Yet, our population is only 0.002% of Shandong's population. As a Song Dynasty poet wrote, Kang He Ishu, it's not even a drop in the ocean. Let's look at the greater north, including the tops of Western Australia and Queensland. Together, we account for more than half of Australia's exports and about 12% of gross domestic product. All this from only 5% of Australia's population. Imagine what we could do with more people living here. More people, more students, more investment, more entrepreneurs, more you. This is the land of opportunity. Darwin has grown into a modern, vibrant and multicultural 21st century city. We service 4 LNG trains, including the Impex Ichthys project, which is Japan's largest ever foreign investment project. We are the global leader in high-quality saltwater crocodile skins. The Northern Territory plains and regional centres, rich with the culture and languages of the first Australians, are now also rich with agriculture, cattle, minerals and tourism ventures. We have Australia's largest undeveloped phosphate resources, the world's largest and lowest cost manganese mine, and we're among the 6 lowest cost gold producing jurisdictions on earth. Meanwhile, our agribusiness products, our beef and mangoes, for example, are safe, sustainable and quality. We have the closest deep water port to Asia, the busiest live cattle and buffalo export port in the world, and we can ship goods to and from Jakarta in 4 days. That's nearly a whole week faster than you could from Brisbane, the next northernmost Australian capital. We can ship goods to and from Singapore in 5 days. In Brisbane, it's nearly 11. We can do Hong Kong, Shanghai and Tokyo 6, 7, 8 days respectively. In Brisbane, try 11, 11 and 10. Our university here in Darwin, Charles Darwin University, is among the top 2% in the world and only getting better. Many of our students are Chinese, but we want more. We want more students taking the message of the Northern Territory to the homes, offices and boardrooms of the world. Likewise, we want more students bringing modern Chinese culture to the Northern Territory. The new direct air routes to Shenzhen will make it easier for students and business people and tourists alike. I also want more tourists, more Territorians travelling to China, so we get to know one another better at not only a government to government level or business to business level, but at a person to person level. This is one of the reasons why we're bringing back the Arafura Games in May next year. It's about bringing people of the region together right here in the Territory in friendly competition. But more than that, more than what happens on the track, it's about new friendships, better relationships, better appreciation of our people and cultures. This is how you break down barriers. Competitors will also return to their home nations with a better understanding of the Northern Territory's emerging opportunities, like tropical health research, for example, renewable energy, and with 300 days of sunshine a year, Alice Springs in the Red Centre is ready to lead the way. We are investing in the Territory as a hub of exploration and travel of frontiers anew. Very soon, we will be launching rockets into space from northeast Arnhem Land, the most magical part of the world, home to the most ancient people, the most ancient stories, the most ancient languages, will soon be a seat of the extreme edges of human capability. In the western part of the territory, construction on the $1.45 billion, 10,000 hectare Project Sea Dragon prawn farm is ready to begin soon. Sea Dragon has potential to create 1,500 jobs, and once it is shipping clean, green prawns to the markets in Asia, be one of the biggest aquaculture producers in the world. Sea Dragon has sites across our east and west border, right across the north, WA, NT, Queensland. And we have teamed up with the Australian government to fund new roads. We are on the same page. Sea Dragon proves lines on a map are no barriers to investment in the north. More than ever before in Australia's history, the Territory, Queensland, Western Australia and the Commonwealth are working together cooperatively and enthusiastically as Team North, not the self-instituted silos of yesterday. Ladies and gentlemen, the Territory is ready for business. My message, since I've been Chief Minister, to people to our south and to our north, over land and over ocean, is this. If you want a safe, stable regional base, if you want to invest in a place that's both safe and on the rise, come to the Northern Territory, come to the north. If you want to be close to market, close to both the great centres of Asia and Australia, come to the Territory. If you want your workers to be happy, healthy, and live in one of the friendliest and spectacular corners of the world, come to the Territory. Funds exist to support investment in Northern Australia. There is the $200 million Northern Territory Infrastructure Development Fund, which provides a pool of capital for investment for Territory infrastructure. And under Commonwealth legislation, we have the $5 billion Northern Australia Infrastructure Facility, which may approve concessional loans for northern infrastructure like airports, communications, energy, ports, rail and water across the Territory, Queensland and Western Australia. This is part of Australia's Developing the North agenda, which will promote unprecedented investment in Australia's north, both from the private sector and the Australian government. Likewise, China's One Belt, One Road will promote unprecedented growth and investment in our region. Our two strategies work together. The Belt and Road Initiative and Developing the North generate and benefit from increased trade in and out of Northern Australia. They both generate and benefit from greater Northern Australia infrastructure. Ultimately, these two strategies promote a more prosperous Australia and a more prosperous China. They promote our businesses working together for mutual benefit. They promote our people working together for mutual benefit. And while there will always be inevitable ups and downs in any strong long-term relationship, they will promote our national governments working together for mutual benefit. There is alignment here. There is opportunity here under the key principles of mutual benefit, mutual respect and equality. From the Northern Territory perspective, this is something worth being excited about. Thank you very much.